Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, we're back to talk about Noella Bergener, who is on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and we've seen her go through a lot of ups and downs in her first season. She came in like a whirlwind. I see where some fans are like, no, we don't like her. Get her off the screen. She reminds us too much of Bronwyn. And others are like, what kind of show would we have this season without Noella? But there are a few, I guess, holes in Noella's stories. Like for one, she said to us, the viewers, and to Heather Dubrow, I saw you push a cameraman. I was there. I heard it. You assaulted the cameraman. And she's like, I assaulted the cameraman? And she's like, okay, Heather, do you really want to do this? And then she's like, I didn't see it, but somebody really close to me told me. Okay, those are two totally different things. Now, we're hearing after Noella had a whole breakdown on the show saying that she was served with divorce papers and flowers by her soon-to-be ex-husband, Sweet James Bergener. Now we're hearing Noella Bergener's mom actually served James Bergener with the divorce papers. What? Radar Online is giving us all of the information and more. But before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Real Housewives of Orange County star Noella Bergener's mom served the reality star's estranged husband, James, with legal papers. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the 36-year-old Bravo star has informed the judge presiding over her divorce of the service. The document states that James showed up at Noella's mother, Nancy Knowles' home on March 27th, and the personal injury lawyer was then handed the Real Housewives of Orange County star's divorce paperwork. Noella filed for legal separation back in August of 2021, days after Radar broke that James is accused of owing $5.8 million in back taxes. Now, I'm trying to put this together because we know that she was served with the papers. So are they just saying in return that she filled out the divorce paperwork and then gave the paperwork to her mom, and then James picked up the paperwork from her mom? Or are we saying that Noella's mom served James for her? Do you see where this could be a little bit confusing? I mean, it kind of feels that way. The IRS is accusing James of owing $1,878,438 for 2018 and $2,166,680 for 2019. The state of California says it's owed $1,851,225.04 for 2018 and 2019. Her petition listed the date of marriage as a June 8th, 2020, and the date of separation is to be determined. She cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split, and Noella is seeking primary legal and physical custody of their 2-year-old son, with James only being awarded visitation. Her petition revealed that she is also seeking spousal support from the well-known attorney, and in November, Noella amended her filing to seek a divorce instead of a legal separation, which was another big deal because on the show, we didn't get to see this part, but Noella was not just blindsided with divorce papers. What happened was she actually filed for a legal separation before he served her with the flowers, with the divorce papers. Allegedly, she filed for a legal separation. Now, that's not a divorce, but a legal separation means if I filed that as of today and we are married, now moving forward until we decide to either 1, get out of the legal separation, or 2, get a divorce, any money that I make moving forward after I file that legal separation belongs to me. It does not belong to you. So why else would she have done that? And then when you file a legal separation, what do you think? Your husband's just going to be like, oh yeah, that's okay. We're good. No, they're going to probably be like, let's fix it. Or, okay, fine. That's what you want. Let's get a divorce. But either way, you shouldn't be shocked by it. Noella's split has played out throughout the current season of The Real Housewives of Orange County, and she has dragged her ex throughout, claiming that he blindsided her when he left. Previously, she claimed that he had stopped making payments on the Orange County mansion they once shared, and she told her followers that she feared of being evicted at any moment. To this date, James has not visited our son or given me any explanation for his departure. He has fled the state to evade service, and this is what she wrote in December. My cards are still shut off. He hasn't paid a dime in support. He stopped paying for our home and is currently holding up our divorce until I signed an agreement saying that I lied about him, his business partner, and his brand. James fought back against the allegations, and he released a fiery video accusing his ex of being hungry for fame and willing to say anything for headlines. He denied not supporting his ex or their son. Okay. And James filed for divorce from Noella in Puerto Rico, but it appears the Bravo star is still moving her case in the US forward. Now, this was another thing that Ronald Richards, so many different legal commentators. I even went on the Bravo docket, and I had the girls from the Bravo docket come on my channel. We talked about this James Bergener Noella divorce because there are a lot of red flags here that we're all questioning. I just went to Los Angeles, and I was talking to my friend who lives in Vegas, and she came in for our first live show, and she said she's a huge Bravo fan. Hi, Lucy. And she was talking about, when she drives through Las Vegas, all she sees are billboards everywhere that says Sweet James Bergener, and, attorney, contact this number. And when I was in Los Angeles, I saw the billboards, and you turn on the radio and it's like, oh, Sweet James again is back. Guys, if you have any issues, blah, 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 then contact Sweet James, like doing the ads. And in my mind, when she was telling me, and I was listening to this on the radio, literally this past week, I'm like, is he in Puerto Rico? Is he back in California? Where is he? Because even when I had Tamara Judge on my channel and I said, well, we were talking about Noella for a second, and I was like, well, Sweet James is in Puerto Rico. She's like, but is he? And I was like, I don't know. I think he is. That's what we're being told. And she's like, I don't know, but is he? I'm like, okay, well, we're being vague here, Tamara, but I love it. And we still love you guys. What are your thoughts about this? And what are your thoughts about the story about Noella's mom being the one to serve James with the paperwork? That either sounds like one, a contradiction, or two, because I'm trying to make sense of this, making it make sense. Or two, she filled out the paperwork, she signed everything, and she didn't want to give it to her attorney to give back to his attorney. So instead, she gave it to her mom and said, here, mom, give this to my soon-to-be ex-husband. Does that make sense? Because normally when you fill out paperwork, divorce paperwork, I mean, I've only seen the person hand over the paperwork to the other person on Sweet Home Alabama. You remember Reese Witherspoon when she woke up and the paperwork was right next to her face signed? That's the only time I've seen this, because otherwise I thought that you really go through your attorneys, especially when he is an attorney. Can somebody help me out with this? Guys, go ahead and comment below. Help me make it make sense. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We have an exciting week coming up. This is Sunday. Tomorrow is our last day before we head off to Nashville. And then we have one more surprise city that Zach and I are going to this week. It's not for the show, but it will be for extra content, and it does have to do with the Real Housewives. So that'll be exciting, and I can't wait to share that with all of you guys. But in the meantime, if you have not picked up your tickets for Nashville in person, we'd love to see you. It's going to be one hell of a show, and I can't even explain how insane the energy was in Los Angeles. It was so just vibrant, in your face, ready to go, just exciting. So it's going to be completely different. If you're in person, you'll feel that. But the live stream is amazing too if you can't make it. So make sure to just check out either one. Go to spillingtealive.com. And if you went to the Los Angeles show, you can catch your pictures from our step and repeat and the event at spillingtealive.com/Los Angeles. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.